there are things you hit today, you will have to hit it again. Hit it again, hit it again, hit it again before you get the measure of impact that you need. This is a law in priesthood. The reason why many people has not gotten into where God wants them and what they expect is not that what you are doing is not correct. And you know the problem with these people, when you ask them, they say they have prayed. They'll come and meet me and say, man of God, I have prayed, I have fasted, I have done everything. I say, you have not done everything. The problem now is intensity. Say after me, intensity. Let me give you an example. Somebody has issue of masturbation or addiction and all that. And it's possible the person has been on it for like 5 to 7 years. Are you getting the point? That means that the walls within your heart has been abused, has been manipulated, has been compromised. Are you getting the point? So that even if we cast out the spirit of lust, cast out the spirit of immorality, cast out that spirit, the weakness that he has brought within you cannot go. And a season can come, that weakness can call again for an act that have the capacity to reinstall the spirit that is causing it. Are you getting the point? I don't think you got me. A spirit was here before, and built a shape within you that is his size. This is also how God behaves. Then we cast out that spirit by the power of God, but his house that is within you, that is his shape, is still intact. Are you getting the point? So a day came, the spirit said, let me go and check my house. And the Bible said when he came, he was cleaned and garnished for him. And he came back and caught 7 demons more terrible than him. That's why somebody seems as if he is free. Seems as if he is free. I'm using that because that's a common challenge now. And then for 2 weeks, 1 month, nothing happened. And the person said, they will quickly come and share and said, I'm free. And the person will even go ahead and be conducting deliverance for people that are having masturbation. He said, let me show you how I got free. Say after me. After 1 month, you will now wake up in the morning. And then you see a lady and look at the lady. Something will shake. You speak in tongues. You then move again. You just notice that something shakes in your body. Something started moving in your mid-region. Meanwhile, you are a man of God, though. You say, oh God, they don't catch you. You see, the reason why I have to say this thing the way it is. This is what 70 inside. If I go to my inbox, everybody is saying the same challenge. But if they come out, everybody is looking at me as if they have not done anything bad. You have to be brutally honest with yourself. That there are sometimes you wake up like this, you look at them, say, the loss comes. And you feel like sleeping with someone, you feel like sleeping with the person. We feel like, I'm telling you, and I'm talking about ladies too, you feel like having sex now. And you are a man of God, you called down fire yesterday. Let's be honest. Sometimes you don't feel like, but something moved in your mid-region. My message is medicine, bitter one, bitter herbs, but it can cure. It can cure you well when you listen. Are you getting my point? It is then that we notice that you have not met up with the intensity that will totally obliterate that experience. You just gave yourself to maybe 3-fold intensity that will be able to douse it. So every 1 month it comes back. Are you getting the point? Some people every 3 months. And the person will come and tell me, man of God, I've done everything. Then the thing came back. What you are doing is correct. Just that the intensity is not yet up to the measure. Are you getting the point? So I asked the person, how long? If you chat me, I already have questions I ask. 5 of them. When you answer it, because many people, once you tell them you have masturbation, they will quickly come and say, I bind you spirit. No. I have experience in the matter. So what I will do is that I will administer a questionnaire. Because the first point in delivering people that have issues like that is diagnosis. Diagnosis precedes deliverance. Because it is when you diagnose a matter, you will know the kind of deliverance to administer. Somebody that did masturbation for 1 year is not the same with somebody that did it for 7 years. Huh? The person that did it for 7 years is not a masturbator. He is a router. The person that did fornication for 7 years is a router. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Whether it's a lady or a guy, even when they are born again, even when they are speaking in tongues, when they sit like this, even well dressed, something sensual and sexual is on them. You cannot explain it. Whether they are beautiful, handsome or not, it's not about it. Somebody can be beautiful and not sensual. You can't sense it around the person. Somebody, there are ladies, I've seen it. They are not good looking. They are not. Every time somebody wants to sleep with you. Yes, it's that thing. Meanwhile, you are praying and fasting for you to stop. And you just did 7 days and say, why? You come and meet me, say, man of God, why hasn't he stopped? Meanwhile, this is something you have suffered for 7 years. Sometimes since you were 11 years. Some ladies, they were 9 years and somebody abused them. 11 years and somebody raped them. And that gap is still there. And some of them now gave themselves secretly to some kind of life. Meanwhile, when you look at them physically, you will not know. So when you want to deliver them, you don't say in the name of Jesus, come on. You diagnose and find out the amount of gap and damage that lady has suffered in her soul. So you know how the kind of deliverance and help you can bring. If it's somebody that just made mistake over 6 months, you can do I can use my veto power and make sure that thing doesn't happen. But if the soul has been damaged, secretly the lady has done masturbation for 9 years. Ladies are more into their own is more chronically addictive than guys' own. You know, for you to be free from that, your priesthood will demand that you will increase the intensity. 1/4 intensity is not enough. So I asked the person, do you say he prays 1 hour? It's not about praying 1 hour or 7 hours. It's just that the intensity you are bringing is so weak to counter something that has controlled your life. Since you were a teenager, something controlled your life. You have to increase your intensity. It's not about prayer now. It's meeting the powers trying to crush you face to face with the measure and intensity that is calling for you. So, even if I don't want to pray for 7 hours, I will have to, because that is the intensity it takes to meet up with the onslaught of darkness. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Elijah have said, I hear a sound of abundance of rain. Are you getting the point? So what God have said about your life and his decrees is constant. So the prophecy, people can come and prophesy and say that this is what they see, this is what will happen. But what it takes to cause that prophecy to come to pass is 7-fold intensity of intercession and priesthood. So you now did 3 or 4, and I come and ask you, you say you have been praying since January. You are missing the point. It's not about praying since January. It's about, have you met the intensity of priesthood it takes to change the energy balance in your family and turn the justice to your side? Very good. You have done 1 year fasting, but maybe what it takes is 3 years. Very good. You have done 6 to 6 1 day. Well, what it takes is 7 days intensity of 6 to 6. When you hit that mark, many a times there is a witness in your spirit, even if there is no manifestation yet. A man of God, you are doing something, but the intensity it takes to give you the upper hand. Ah.